Some say that, to truly touch the soul of a city, you shouldn't visit in its brightest, sunniest days, because then you're only seeing the vibrant, bustling facade that everyone else sees. So, come when the rain begins to fall. Tonight, in the heart of Da Nang, I've chosen to walk in a silence that feels almost absolute. No rushing crowds, no echoes of laughter from groups of friends taking photos on no dazzling camera flashes. Just me, the steady, relentless rain, and a steel giant quietly casting its shadow up in the Han River. It's strange, isn't it? This very weather, the kind most people call unfavorable, has actually granted me a rare privilege, the chance to own a moment of absolute stillness, right in the heart of a city that supposedly never sleeps. Through the veil of tonight's rain, I want to lead you somewhere, a place where, in any other day, you'd struggle to find a single private second for yourself amidst the rushing crowds. Can you guess where we are headed? It is the Nguyen Van Troi Bridge. But wait, don't just look at it as another check in Sput, because only in quiet, rainy nights like this does its true essence reveal itself, a lingering fragment of steel memory, saved from a time of fire and glory. Watching the crowds out there, everyone is pushing themselves, racing against the rain to find a familiar roof, a sense of warmth. Under the sweep of headlights piecing through the downpour, the city's frantic pace just wishes everything away. It's so fast that sometimes we forget to just stop, to take a slow breath, and truly feel the heartbeat of this city. But just a few more steps, when your feet leave the scorching asphalt, to touch a different path, everything changes. A world without the blare of horns, without the rush, just you, face to face with yourself. If you're a dreamer too, someone who loves finding these quiet, hidden corners in the heart of the urban sprawl, don't forget to hit like to support my journey. Your company is the motivation for me to keep weaving through the forgotten fragments of this city's memory. Now, we have officially set foot into the Nguyen Van Troi Bridge. Standing right beside me is the pedestrian sign, a small yet powerful signal confirming that from this moment in, the city's clamor has been left far behind. What strikes me now is a vibrant golden glow, blanketing the entire system of curving steel trusses. Even in this pouring rain, the space here is strangely, wonderfully bright. Lights running along the bridge's frame cast, they glow into the rain-soaked path, creating shimmering, watery reflections, making everything feel ethereal, almost surreal. Take a look around, not a single soul in sight. Just me, the relentless rain on these silent, golden spans of steel. The entire bridge, stretching endlessly into the distance, seems to have become a private path reserved only for the raindrops on nameless reflections. Welcome to the most peaceful corner of Da Nang in a rainy night. Standing in this weathered span, just look over there. The Tran Thi Lai Bridge emerges like a free-spirited youth, full of vitality with its constantly shifting mudden colors, a symbol of rising high, of a Da Nang that is young and forever in motion. This contrast is fascinating. On one side, the glamorous lights and stay cables reaching upward like the aspirations of the future, yet beneath my feet, the steel beams are steeped in the colors of time, quietly carrying the weight of a past filled with ups and downs. Two bridges, two generations, standing side by side as a seamless continuation of history. The youth out there might be more radiant, but it is this aging bridge that holds the slowest breaths of the Han River tonight. Looking at that brilliance, you might wonder, why keep this rusted, aging bridge in a city changing at lightning speed? The answer lies in these very scars of time. You see, it wasn't built for beauty. In 1965, the American firm RMK raised it as the Jean de Lata de Tassigny, a cold, utilitarian name for a singular purpose, hauling heavy military gear from the port into the city's heart. These steel trusses weren't made to cradle romantic footsteps. They were forged for the crushing weight of armor, munitions, and the dry calculations of war. Yet, decades later, as the guns fell silent and that foreign name faded into history, the steel remained. It has shed its heavy armor for a new mission, safeguarding the memories of a city that once walked through fire. Leaning against the railing, looking down at the Han River, you'll see a completely different reality. The river is no longer silent under the rain. It's sliced open by shimmering streaks of color from mudden skyscrapers on luxury cruise ships. Bright LED lights dance in the water, while distant music and laughter create a vibrant, pulsing urban portrait. Standing here feels like standing in the border of two worlds. Below is the Da Nang of today, of wealth and luxury experiences. But here in this span, there's only us, the aging steel, the night rain, and stories of a fiery past. One side is in constant motion, the other stands still to safeguard the city's soul. Perhaps it's the very presence of this aging span that gives these lights out the true depth. For without these fragments of memory, would Da Nang still be the city we so dearly love? In a city always rushing to reinvent itself, would you choose the radiant beauty of its new icons, or a nostalgic sanctuary like this bridge and a rainy night? Look down at your feet. Do you see this gap cressing the deck? This isn't just a crack left by time. It's the dwelling place of a sophisticated mechanical heart that few ever get to see in motion. Unlike its brother, the Han River Bridge, which rotates with grace, this span chooses a more silent display of strength, lifting its entire massive steel body straight up through a powerful hydraulic system. More than 60 years have passed. Through the scorching sun and the brutal flood seasons of central Vietnam, that system remains resilient, always ready. It stands there, not just to bridge two shores, but to prove one thing: core values, when built with true dedication, will remain whole, no matter how much the world outside may change. There was a time when they planned to dismantle it. They thought of erasing these rusted steel beams to make room for something new, glamorous, and midden. In the relentless gears of a city reaching for the sky, an aging span seemed out of place, but fortunately, it was saved, not as an obstacle, but as a priceless heirloom of the city. Since 2013, this bridge officially shook off the dust of time to begin a new life. No more roaring engines, no more the crushing weight of military gear. Now, it is a sanctuary where people come to find peace. On clear days, the air here hums with the footsteps of early morning jeggers. It's where young people lean against the railing to watch the sunset, or simply a quiet corner for someone to stand and witness the city changing day by day across the Han River. It has chosen to slow down, just so we have a place to stop. If you also feel grateful that these fragments of memory still exist in the heart of the city, please leave a like in the video, so we know that these old values will always hold a place of honor in each of our hearts. Stepping past the final steel trusses, I find myself in a narrow stretch of road, nestled between the aging span behind me and the busy streets ahead. The pavement here is darker. The vibrant golden glow from before has faded. In its place, lights from the surrounding skyscrapers spill into the puddles, creating a hazy, flickering radiance beneath my feet. Walking this path feels like balancing in the thin line between the past and the present, between a silent legacy in one side and the beckoning glamour of the metropolis in the other. The rain remains unchanged, yet somehow my state of mind has shifted after this walk. Da Nang continues to reinvent itself, staying radiant in its own way, but perhaps it is in these dark stretches, these aging spans, on these lonely rainy nights, that we truly touch the heartbeat of the city. Tonight's journey ends here, right at the border between memory and reality. If you too cherish these moments of quiet stillness, Please leave a like and hit subscribe to join me in my upcoming wanderings. Thank you for walking this bridge with me tonight.